Hi, good evening. Good evening. My dear friends, those who are in leadership, see, the leadership journey is always challenging. A leader come across with many challenges: man management, product management, channel management, attrition management. So many things, many challenges are there on the road of the, leadership. See, one of the challenges may be communication. I'll take you back, exactly 3 decades back, probably to, early 80s. There, the communication also challenging. The letter, ordinary letter will be posted, and that may reach or may not, and many people, they were taking the advantage, they have not received it. The leader, whatever they were communicating, sometimes it was reaching and sometimes it was not. But the things were being managed. I mean, those people of my contemporary, there are 3.5, decades of experience they are carrying in leadership. They might have, begun their career like an executive by that time, is not it? So how they are receiving the communication by that time, and when they might have in the transition of their leadership, they might have in the leadership pipeline, and how they are communicating, if at all anyone is there in the leadership right now, how they are communicating today. A lot of changes has taken place, but still challenges are there. At the age of internet, still, leadership communication is being challenged. So hope this topic will benefit many people, many of my friends, and those who are very much interested, to listen to this, to learn this, how to surmount, how to overcome this leadership communication, may join with me, and definitely will give them direction and dimension and directions. Both will provide how to control that. Well, more than 3 decades, the things was there and things is there. If I'll tell to you, the world is becoming increasingly digital, The leaders are becoming digital mindset, mobile mindset. The more things are being conveyed and communicated through mobile. More things are being communicated through virtual mode, as I am communicating now, and personal. So digital, mobile, virtual, and personal. So today, this transformation is all around us, accelerated and amplified by the pandemic. Pandemic has increased this sort of, transaction more. As the world shifts, the significance, of effective communication, the significance of this effective communication is, leadership is more critical than ever. So navigating this, digital, mobile, virtual, and personal landscape, where attention spans are becoming shorter and the distractions are abundant. So this requires leaders to refine their communication skills. So truly connect and resonate with your audience. And you must focus on the essence of your message rather than just a superficial of them. So in this session, let's explore the essential elements of the leader's communication in this digital, mobile, virtual, and the personal era. Number one, my dear friends, your communication must be riveted around the clarity or the purpose. So be precise and succinct about what you want to communicate. Eliminate all, unnecessary things, right? So there is no point of, putting these unnecessary things, on the table. Well, and what else? Now, while it is tempting to prioritize a style of communication, it is essential to remember that authenticity, credibility, and connections are the cornerstones of the effective communications. And engage your audience whenever you are communicating. If your audience are distracted, if audience are not paying attention to you, then there is no point of communicating with your people. It is all futile. In your communication, the purpose of your communication is lost. So engage your audience, and communication is a two-way process. It is not a monologue, it is a dialogue. And the aim is to establish genuine connections with your audience rather than simply broadcasting your message. Some people, some speakers, they are the loudspeakers. So first you understand their perspectives will help you ensure your message must resonate with them. Establish a connection. Unless you are connected to your audience, then your communication fails. The most effective communication occurs when your message is received. Unless your message is being received by the audience, there is no point in your communication. Understand and has a meaningful impact on your audience thought or the actions. So connect with your, demonstrating rather it can empathy and understanding with your. The fourth one is evaluate the outcome. Measure the success of your communication by assessing whether the intended outcomes have been achieved or not. Reflect on the process and adapt your approach accordingly. So what I mean to say, while it is tempting to prioritize style of communication, it is essential to remember that authenticity, credibility, and connections are the cornerstones of your effective communications. See, my dear friends, those of you who are in the leadership, I'll be telling to them, be authenticate. Embrace your unique voice. See, your voice is gifted by God. If you imitate others, you cannot change this. And avoid imitating someone else's style. Someone is, gifted with that style. You may not, imitate him or her. Maintain credibility. Ground your message in your own knowledge and experience. Don't try to deceive or fabricate the information. Foster connection. Show genuine care and interest in your audience. Be willing to reveal something, about yourself and learn about those with whom you are communicating. The more you learn with whom you are communicating, you can better connect and better communicate with. Ultimately, remember that effective communication hinges on the substance of the message and the message itself. So focus on the stick rather than the scissor. If any of your friends is in the leadership and is facing the communication problem, you may forward the video. It will be a great help to him or her. So have an effective communication in the leadership. Connect and communicate effectively whenever you are communicating anything to your audience. So that is the message to you from tonight. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.